guys, Hiking here, bringing you a video regarding Resident Evil 9. So, we're a few hours away from the Summer Game Fest, and apparently Resident Evil 9 is going to be revealed at this event. So, yeah, I'm not feeling the best at the moment. Got my little tea here with all the little vitamins needed to make me feel better because this damn virus is killing me. So, you know, kind of poetic actually, you know. I get a freaking flu while we're waiting for a game about viruses and biohazards. It's poetic. It's like poetry. It rhymes. So this is going to be a rumor video. I've just been going through 4chan trying to find any piece of info or leaks that could possibly hint at what this game's going to be about. And as you know, whenever we get close to these kind of events, you get a lot of BS that starts piling up. But it's always fun to speculate. It's fun to read these posts. It's fun to like sort of just sit there and go, oh, that would be kind of cool if that happened. But obviously it's not because it's fake. But sometimes, in 1 out of 10, these 4chan posts end up somewhat being legit. Apologize for the background noise. Mom talking on the phone there. But yeah, I'm going to go through this new 4chan post that I just found. And apparently it's a leak for RE9 and what it's going to be about. This is obviously BS, but I like reading this stuff. I like it. And plus, it is, like I said, there's always the 1 out of 10, maybe it's real, but it probably isn't. But it's nice to speculate, so I thought I'd go through this. And then there's some other stuff I want to read as well in another video, so I'll do that. But yeah, let's go through this first. Let's go through this post. It's a very short post, but it's fun to speculate and talk about. This might be actually hard for some of you to read, so I apologize for that. So, this random poster posted as RE9 leak, okay, to be shown as the big opener of Summer Game Fest. So if the Summer Game Fest does not open with RE9, we know it's BS. Releasing March 2026, that's my prediction as well. I'm predicting this game is coming out in March, specifically March 20th, 2 days before the 3rd anniversary. Large semi-open world areas, not an actual open world, but instead of a winding paths LR4 Village, it's large spaces you can jump over waist-high fences and wade across shallow rivers and the like. That sounds pretty cool, yeah. It's funny because you had Dusk Golem for like a year or like for years saying, oh yeah, RE9 is going to be an open world game, and now recently he's like, oh no, it's not open world anymore. It's semi-open or whatever, similar to RE4 or Village, and it's like, yeah, I can see why, because nobody wants an open world RE game. Like, let's be realistic here. Nobody wants to see an open world RE game. Has 3 areas, each made up of a couple of these zones. Some smaller than others, but larger than the areas in the Evil Within 2. Yeah, I've seen some people like suggest, I think even I suggested it, like if you want to make sort of like a semi-open world, make it similar to Evil Within 2 maybe. The first zone that will be the focus of pre-release media is in France, a hub where the characters have set up a base in a small house on the coast with some vibes comparable to Modula in Dark Souls 2. I never played that. There is a large mansion, a dam, and a rural village in the promotional material. Okay. Yeah, why not? I love mansions. Bring the mansions back. Always give me mansions in a Resident Evil game. I feel like it's a must. Set in France, huh? No, that'd be a different location. You could have all the people bitching about, oh no, you got Leon, a white dude, killing French people now. You know people are gonna be like up in arms about stuff like little stuff like that now these days. Everyone's a snowflake, as they say. What does that term even mean? I don't get it. What little is seen outside of France suggests a tropical or Southeast Asian island setting. A lab, shocker, I know, and what looks like an American college, but isn't confirmed. So again, last year Dusk was like, oh yeah, RE9 is going to be set in a Southeast Asian sort of Singapore style Asian island, etc, etc. Now he's saying it's not. Just throwing that out there, man. It's a bit annoying for someone to like tease you and then like, oh yeah, that's not the plan. I changed years ago. It's like, you told us this a year ago, dude, and now you're saying it was like not real, like they changed plans, so you knew for years but you lied to people. Like, come on, man. What is it? Each section you can choose to play as one of 2 characters. The first act is Joe Leon and the other acts as a support, but also sees a slightly different chain of events to incentive replay value. Okay, so again, this one is saying Joe. It's obviously fake. They're just reading up on the stuff that's already been posted. But like, I'm still hoping Joe is in this game. Even if it's a small role, I'm still hoping she's in this game. The Duke is back as the vendor. This is not explained, but in the trailer he addresses Joe as Miss Valentine, which implies he knows of her, if not directly. I wouldn't mind the Duke coming back. That would actually be a cool little connection to RE8 to RE9. Like, if RE9 has nothing else to do with the Muti My Seed or whatever, and it's just like, it does continue the BSA corruption plot maybe, or at least the connections plot, I wouldn't mind if at least one character shows up from that game and it's the Duke. Like, I thought he was an interesting character. I wouldn't mind learning more about him. That would be cool. There is a combination of outbreaks as an organization that has infiltrated the BSA is going scorched earth and releasing all samples in different regions. The first is a combination of the T-virus and the Muti My Seed, allowing for slow zombies to roam the maps, but lichens that be stationed at camps or ambush points. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we know from the DLC the Muti My Seed isn't 100% dead. So like, there's at least a gap between RE8's ending and the epilogue, where something could have happened. But I don't know. I feel like the Muti My Seed is technically kind of done. So this does feel like BS. But the idea of combining viruses has been done before. The C virus was a combination of T Veronica and G virus. There was that one Resident Evil game. I never played it. I think Dead Aim, where they combined the T and G virus. That would be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool, interesting to see different viruses combined in that. There is, at least in the first zone, an emphasis on traps. If you alert a big crowd and run blindly, you are getting bear trapped or your foot in a noose a lot. Okay. Apologize. While there is still modern Resident Evil over-the-shoulder action vibes wise, it also seems to be inspired by a lot by Hunt Showdown. I don't know what that is, so I can't make any comparisons. So this part is definitely BS. The ending stinger is a door being kicked down, but instead of a monster, it's Barry Burton demanding to know where is Natalia. Yeah, I've got a weird feeling. So yeah, you've had those early rumors of Lutic saying, oh yeah, Joe's in this game, Alex is in this game, like she's referenced, blah blah blah. And then you had those very early rumors about RE9 where they said Leon's the main character and Barry is a support character. So I don't know what to believe anymore. It's all up in the air. It's all BS for me. This definitely sounds BS to me. But at the same time, I've got this weird feeling that RE9, because if it is a Leon game, I don't think it's going to follow directly from the end of RE8 with the BSA and that. Maybe elements of it, maybe, but I don't think it's going to be a straight up sequel. I feel like RE9 is going to be its own thing with at least some tiny connection to 7 and 8. And then when we get like RE10 or whatever it's going to be, that's going to go back to the focus for the BSA with Chris coming back, or Jill maybe. And then maybe that tying in maybe with like Natalia and that, because it's gone to a point now like where the character's old enough to be used, I feel like. So yeah. But yeah, guys, this was gonna be a short video regardless. Very quick video that I wanted to do about this. I just thought it'd be fun. I just thought it'd be fun to talk about, because it is a rumor, that's what it is. It's just a dumbass rumor, but it's a fun dumbass rumor to talk about. I do like reading these little 4chan posts and seeing what the imagination of some people, like, oh yeah, this is what RE9's gonna be, but then it's like, yeah, it's not. You're making it up. But it's fun because it's 4chan. You know that 99% of the time it's BS. Like I said, it's very rare when it's actually right. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this, and I'm gonna go to some other stuff that I'm gonna talk about. There's a big video I want to talk about regarding RE9 and its potential release date. So yeah, that's gonna be the next video. I hope you guys like this, and yeah, guys, only a few hours to go. At the time of recording this, I don't know when I'm gonna get this edited. Maybe it'll be quick. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will upload it after the event. I don't know. But if I do upload it before the event, yeah, there's at least 11 hours to go with the event. So yeah, hopefully RE9 is revealed in a few hours. But as always, remember to take this crap with a grain of salt. And remember to like and subscribe, guys. And I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and